Hey, it's Charlie here. If you're looking to build an AI assistant that can do all of your outreach for you for completely free and make it personalized, then you're in for a treat because today's video is exactly how you can build that in literally 5 minutes. This is going to be the easiest N8N automation you're ever going to see in your life. And I'm going to show you how to build it, in literally 5 minutes, just to show you what this will do very quickly. It will be able to take any information on Google Sheets or any CSV you have, and obviously I'll explain how you can get leads using DeepSeek, everything like that. This is a full guide. And once you have a Google Sheets, which I'll show you how to do, it's going to be able to write a personalized email to that person, and you can change your offer. So you can see that here I say, "Hey Samuel, I came across your LinkedIn profile. I want to get you 7 extra appointments using AI. Would this be valuable?" And obviously you can structure this however you want. You can change the offer, you can change anything you want about it. I'm just going to be showing you how to set this up. And obviously the best part about this is it's completely free to do so. So make sure you watch to the end of the video and let's jump straight into it. Obviously the first thing you need is an N8N account. If you aren't familiar with N8N, it is essentially a no-code software like Make.com. It's just a bit more trending at the moment and there's a lot more capabilities you can do with it. So with that being said, just search for n8n.io, and once you do that, create your free cloud account. That's why I personally love it, because it's free to get started with, so you don't even need to put your card info in. So create your account, and then once you've done that, you're going to click Create Workflow at the top right. Once you click Create Workflow, you are going to set up the first thing, which is going to be a schedule trigger. So a schedule trigger, you can see it's right here, is essentially the first thing that we need, because we want to be able to test this whenever we want. So for example, you can just keep this exactly how it is, and that's the best part. Once you click it, just click back to canvas, and you've already done the first part of it. And if you look at the demo when I showed you, there's only like 4 modules or 4 nodes, they call it in N8N, to this automation. So you've already done one just by doing that first part, which is schedule trigger. The second thing we're going to add is a Google Sheets. So I'll show you how to get leads in a second to actually, scrape, and then it will write the personalized email. It can even do WhatsApp, I believe, other stuff. The capabilities are endless. I'm just showing you how to set this up. So the second node is going to be Google Sheets. So what we want to do is essentially just connect our Google Sheets. And in this case, it's going to be, I believe it is Get Rows. So once you click Get Rows, you're going to have to connect your Google Sheets account to N8N. So you can do that by clicking Create New Credential, and it's as simple as you just clicking Sign In with Google. It's really that simple. Once you click Sign In with Google, it should successfully go green, and once it goes green, you'll be able to just connect it and it will look something like this. And then all you need to do is just select the Google Sheets that you want it to read, the rows. So let's just take this one, for example, which is this one. I'll show you how to get leads if you keep watching. So don't click off, because it's going to get more valuable. So select the Google Sheets. We're just setting up the automation right now, and then just choose Sheet 1. Once you've done that, you can go back off this and click Save. So now, once again, you've done 2 nodes out of the 4 nodes. That's literally all you have to do, is just keep watching the video. So now we want to set up an AI agent to be able to read the Google Sheets that we've just connected to N8N. So this AI agent can be anything. It could be using DeepSeek, you can use OpenAI, you can use, you name it, any AI model that you want, you can do it. So for this case, we want to change this, and we want to click Define Below. So the reason we're clicking Define Below, and I'll show you how to connect your AI model of your choice in a second, but this is where the prompt goes. So this prompt is whatever you want it to send as an email. So it's going to be able to read the data on the Google Sheets, and then you can essentially get it to write personalized emails, messages, whatever you want in this section right here. So just to go back, and let's save this because we'll come back to my workflow 3, which is what it's called. Let's go to my overview and let's go to my actual one right here. So if we click on this, you can see that what I said was, you are a 7-figure copywriting AI agent whose job is to write compelling copy to book me appointments. And we've even given it an example of an email framework, so it's very consistent. It's going to replace this with their first name. It can replace this with their LinkedIn if I wanted it to, their reviews, everything like that. As long as it's in the Google Sheets, it can literally put that as personalization into the email, automated for free. So you can see here that this is just an example. If I were to get you 7 extra burning hot appointments each week using AI, would this be valuable to you? We added some risk reversal here, so we'd do a completely free demo for you. no upfront payment at all. Looking forward to hearing back, Charlie. And that is the example, short, sweet, to the point. And then we've given it this prompt right here. So only include the scripts in your answer and make sure to have it structured in paragraphs, everything like that. And we've given it the data that we want it to include. So first name, last name, email, LinkedIn URL. And obviously if you want more info to include into the personalized email, you can do that. But if we go back here, what we need to do is just very quickly test this step. So if we test it, you can see that it has successfully mapped the Google Sheets that we have right here. So that is perfect. And what that means now is we can go here and you can see that we can have a prompt that essentially tells us to include their first name or their last name. So you could write something like the data below. You need to map this so it knows who to send the email to. Just drag it in. Obviously, if you want more info, you can do that. And then you can have the prompt right here. And I'll probably put a description, I'll put a Google Doc in the description that you're watching this video on, giving you an amazing prompt because I want to provide the most amount of value on YouTube for free. I don't want you to pay me anything. That's not what this channel is about. But nonetheless, you can put whatever prompt you want here to write, whether it's a LinkedIn message, email, whatever you want, just put the prompt right there. So once you do that, and obviously you can pause and go back if you want to read the other prompt that I wrote, but you can go back to Canvas, just click save, and now all we're going to do is add the actual AI model that we want to utilize. So if you want to utilize OpenAI, you can do that. So if you click on here, you just need to connect your OpenAI account to N8N, which is super simple. If we click create a new credential, you just want to go to, this URL called you can read this right here if you want. So it's platform.openai.com/API keys. And once you do that, just create a new secret key, paste it in, and you'll be good to go. So in this case, it'll just go green, just like what it would do when you connect your Google Sheets. So I'm just going to use this one hypothetically. And you can obviously choose the model that you want. So GPT-4o. If you want to use DeepSeek, you can also do that by using this tool called OpenRouter. So OpenRouter is essentially like a third-party software where you can use any model of your choice. So if we search for DeepSeek R1, like this one, for example, if we want to use the DeepSeek Llama one, you can just very easily copy this, and you just need to make sure that you connect it inside N8N. So instead of it being the OpenAI account, you would go here, you would get your API key, you would click on keys, you would create a key right there, and you just paste in your key here. So this is just in case you wanted to use DeepSeek or any other AI model that isn't OpenAI. And then just make sure that you have the base, pause the video and copy this, but it's basically API and then it's V1, I believe. So that should be good to go. If you click save, it will go green. And then all you need to do is, instead of doing fixed, just click expression, and then you just paste in the model that you want. So in this case, if we want to use, let's say DeepSeek, or let's search for DeepSeek or Perplexity or Claude, any model of your choice, literally. I don't think you realize how crazy OpenRouter is. So if we take this one, just copy that. So this is what you're copying. And then you basically just paste it in and you're good to go. So if you just click back to Canvas, now you are using DeepSeek R1 locally inside this N8N automation, and the error agent who's writing your emails will be DeepSeek, not OpenAI, but it's super easy just to change this if you wanted to do OpenAI instead, and you can just select the model that you want. So hopefully that makes sense, and I'm not confusing you more so than I need to be, but we're just going to stick with GPT-4. But now click save and you're almost done. All we're going to do now is click add right here, and we're going to search for Gmail. So all we're going to do is click one thing, which is going to be send a message. Now, you have literally done 99% of the work. All we need to do, and if we click on executing previous nodes, we want to be able to map this to be able to personalize each email individually, right? Obviously, you wouldn't just want to send one email to one person. This can send hundreds of emails for free with personalization. So that's the best part about this automation. And I'll extend it and make it a bit better in a second. So you can see here that all you need to do is just make sure you connect your Gmail. It's the same way you would connect your Google Sheets. Super, super easy. You just have to sign in by clicking create a new credential. And then 2 is going to be their email. So obviously you want to send it to their custom email. So you can see that that's just an example, and it's going to obviously rotate between the ones. And then subject line, I would recommend putting something like important message for first name. So you want to put personalization into the subject line. So this is going to build curiosity, and you obviously want to build curiosity to actually provoke them clicking on the email. That's the only goal of the subject line, is to get them to click on the email. So keep watching just so you understand this. And then the message is going to be the output from the AI agent. So hopefully that makes sense, because obviously we want it to, do the output for us. So once you go back to Canvas, click save. Just make sure you do prompt this with whatever you want. I showed you my example, but it's very important you test this before sending it to prospects. Now, for the part that you've been waiting for, which is probably how do you actually get leads in here, I'm going to be creating so many more videos on this on my channel, so definitely subscribe if you haven't already. But just to show you how you can get a bunch of free leads really quickly for free, you can just go to Google and just search for your niche, search for this, and then you can essentially Control A, go over to an AI model of your choice, and you can build this into N8N, by the way, and I'll probably make a video on that very shortly on my channel. I just want to make this really beginner friendly for you guys. Email. You can get a column format just like this really easily. Now, obviously, if you spend a bit more time and just scroll down, scrape multiple pages, you can see how that can be really effective, and you could probably get like 100 leads every 5 minutes or so for free. Obviously, there are much easier ways of using Apollo, softwares like that. But if you don't have the capital, you can use this method by, just going to any business directory, whether it's Yellow Pages, Yelp, Realtor.com, whoever you help, just search on DeepSeek, and you can essentially do it that way. Or you can just search or just ask an AI of your choice, like, what are the best business directories or ways of finding leads that are free in my niche, and then go from there. But long story short, this is more so a video on how to build an AI assistant to outreach for you, not lead scraping, but I'll make more videos on how to create an AI agent that can scrape leads like this on my channel. If you are looking to scale using AI and automation, this is the place to do it. You can see that we've had people sell AI agents for $9,000. We've had someone go from India to Dubai. Crazy transformations we've had in here. People selling $7,500 consulting projects, everything like that. So I would definitely recommend checking it out if you are a beginner. You name it, we have it, and we also have coaching calls. So I'd highly recommend joining this if you are serious about AI. But nonetheless, if you don't want to join that, just subscribe, because I'm going to be dropping some bangers and gems on my channel pretty much every single week, multiple times per week. So I'll catch you in the next video. You can check some out up here, and I'll see you soon.